In previous video, we have seen arithmetic operators. There are 5 arithmetic operators: addition, subtraction, multiply, division, and modulus. We have seen the difference between division and modulus. That is important. Today we see the compound operators. These are also known as arithmetic and assignment operators. Arithmetic and assignment operator. Okay, there are 5 arithmetic and assignment operators. Let's say I'm having a value a equal to 10, where b equal to 20. I want to perform addition here. We can do let a equal to a plus b. I'm performing the addition operation and keeping the result in a again. Now a becomes 30. Similarly, I want to perform a equal to a minus b. In this case, here a is 30 now. 30 minus b is 20. The result is 10. A equal to a star b. After this statement, the value of a is 10 and into b, value of b is remained the same, that is 20. The result is 200. A equal to a by b, which is 200 by 20. The result is 10. 10 times that is divisible. A equal to a percentile b. A is 20 divided by percentile 10, percentile 20. Sorry, 10 percentile 20. The result is 0. Okay. If you want to perform any operation and like arithmetic operations and save the result on the same variable, this is how we do. Similarly, these things can be done. Let me show you the result here. We haven't printed it, but here we see, which is 30 here in this line, which is 30, and here it is 10. It is 200. Yeah, sorry, this is remainder, right? Remainder 10. 10 times it is divisible, and the remainder is 10 here. 10 means 20. 0 times which is divisible, so the result is 0 here. The remainder here is 10. That is what the result here. Okay, these are the ways, like what we are doing here. We are performing arithmetic operators and assigning the value. We are performing arithmetic operators, arithmetic operations, and assignmenting also. Assigning. We are also assigning the value. Okay. Now this can be done in other way by using compound and compound operators. Let me do the same thing here. Plus equal to, minus equal to, star equal to, division equal to, modulus equal to. Basically what I can say is, this is shorthand of doing the same thing. Instead of writing this statement a equal to a percentile b, simply we can write a percentile equal to b. These two are same. The result you can see. Basically combining two operators, so it became compound operator. That's it. Here also you can do the same thing. You can compare the result. I'm resetting the value here at the end. Okay. The result should be same for these statements as well as these statements. Basically, these are shorthand way of writing the same. 30, 10, 200, 10, 10, 30, 10, 30, 10, 200, 10, 10. These five are same. Also, these five are same. Okay, this is a compound operator. We rarely use these compound operators. Okay, and next thing is this is assignment operator. Equal to means assignment operator, and if you put minus here, let me take a value. P equal to minus 10. Minus is operator. Minus is also an operator. Here it is behaving as binary operator. It is performing operation between two operands A and B. Here it is performing operator. Let's simply it is performing operations on single operand. This is called unary minus. Changes what it is doing here. It is simply converting the value of A to negative. Unary minus. We are also having unary operators, right? Unary minus. Okay. Equal to means assignment operator. And compound operators. Assignment equal simply single equal to is assignment operator. Compound operators means assigning and like performing operation and compounding. Any doubts here? Unary minus like unary operator and arithmetic, arithmetic and assignment and compound operators. Compound operators, assignment and compound operators. Hope this is clear. Arithmetic operators, assignment and compound operators, and unary minus unary operator. Next. Okay. Now we see conditional statement or decision making statements. If you see here, we have written almost 33 lines of code. The execution starts from line number 1 to 33. It is not escaping anywhere. It is not jumping anywhere. It is not jumping from line number 7 to 21 and it is not coming back to 8 again. It is sequentially executing the program irrespective of the condition. There are no conditions. Once it is started, that will be executed everything which is written here line by line, and it ends at line number 33. But I want to put some condition. Based on the condition, I want to control some execution. I want to control the execution flow. I want to execute these lines of code based on some condition. Based on some condition, I want to execute these lines of code. To put such conditions, we are having some statements here. Those are called conditional statements or decision making statements. There are 3 different statements. By using these 3, we can achieve that. Like we can have some control over the execution. There are 3. One is if, another one is if else, another one is switch. These statements are used to make a decision based on the condition or expression result. You put some condition, based on the condition, take your action. First thing is if. This is the syntax of if condition. If and some condition here, expression means condition, and a block of statements which you want to execute. Block of statement which you want to execute. Let me put some condition here. Here, I want to put some condition. I want to execute this block of code only if A not equal to 0. This is one condition actually. This is one condition. Control I for formatting. Control I. Shortcut is Control plus I for formatting. Okay. Here I am putting some condition. If A is non-zero, if A is non-zero, then only perform this operation. Otherwise, it is not meaningless. It is meaningless to perform if A is 0. Okay. Now let me put A is 10 here. So this condition is true. A 10 is not equal to 0. So this block of statements will be executed. There is no difference in the output. Now let me put A is 0 and see the result. The result actually we don't have the print statement. Okay. What happened here? This lines of code is not executed. You can see the output is not there. What we did here, we have some control over the execution now. Instead of executing from line number 1 to line number 33 sequentially line by line, we are putting some condition here. If the condition matches, then only execute. Otherwise, ignore this block of statements. Okay, this is if condition. Second thing is if else. If else is else, if A is non-zero, execute this. If A is 0, what we do is I want to execute this. I want to execute this block of code. And before executing, I am putting A equal to 10 here. I am asking some value and performing the operation. If it is already having a value, I am not putting anything. Whatever is already set by using that, I am considering that. If the value is 0, then I am putting, it is coming to the else block. I am putting some value in A and starting execution. Let's see. Here we have put 10 here because A is 0 here. And we are putting 10. We came to the else block. We are putting 10 and performing the rest of the operations. If A is 10, let's say is 30. 30 means here the condition is true. 30 not equal to 0. So come inside and execute this block of code. Only this block of code is executed because the condition is met. This is if and if else. You don't have to put multiple statements here. Even if you have single statement also, you can execute. You can have. You need not to have only 5 statements or defined number of statements. Here I have 5 statements. If you want, you can have only single statement as well. Only single statement. Okay. This is the if and if else. Now we see the rest of the operators. I want to perform logical operators now. See here, we are having a condition here, A not equal to 0. I am putting one more condition, and A should not be negative value. How do we check that? A is greater than 0. A should be greater than 0. Here, this is called logical AND. What it does is, this is one condition, this is another condition. There are 2 conditions here. We are telling to the compiler, there are 2 conditions. This block of statements should be executed only when 2 conditions are satisfied. And means this condition and this condition. When 2 conditions are satisfied, then only execute this. Let me put minus 2, 3 here. See what happens. It came here. It checked A not equal to 0, minus 23 equal to minus 23 not equal to 0. This is true, and minus 23 less than greater than 0. Greater than 0, which is false. Minus 23 is not greater than 0, so it is false. So it came here and executed this block of statements. Okay, if you give plus 23, it is fine. This block of statements will be executed. Okay, this is called logical and. Logical and means the all the conditions should be satisfied. There are two conditions. The two conditions, this condition and this condition, must be satisfied to execute this the true block. We can say this is true block, this is false block. Okay, logical or. There is one more thing called logical or. Logical or means either one. If this is true, execute. If this is either this or this, one of them. If one of them are true, this will be executed. If two of them are false, then only this will be executed. Else block. If two conditions are false, then the else block. If at least one condition is true, then true block. Either this condition true or this condition true, go inside. This is called logical or. Let me show you here. Here a not equal to 0. Here a greater than 0. But actually 20 minus 23 not equal to 0, which is true. Minus 23 greater than 0, which is false. Here the current statements are true or false. True or false, we have this condition, this expression result is true, this expression result is false. In case of or, what happens is if at least one is true, it goes to the true block. Let me show you. Okay, this got executed. These lines of statements got executed. That is the difference between logical and logical or. If you put and, it won't execute because this condition should be true and this condition also should be. It goes here. Hope logical operators are clear. Compound operators we have seen. Comparison operators. Comparison operators we see. I am having three values here. I will let x, y, z. X equal to 10. Let y equal to 30. Let z equal to 16. I'm having three values here. I want to check which one is bigger among these three. How to check? We can check in multiple ways. Okay, x greater than y, x greater than y, and x greater than z. What it says? X is bigger. I am also printing the value by using string interpolation. Else, in else, we can also use else if. Else if, one more condition I'm putting here, y greater than x and y greater than z. If y is bigger than x and z, then print y is bigger. Also print the value y, put it in the string. Else, you can put if, or else you can simply use else. If x is not bigger, if y is not bigger, then only z is bigger. Z is bigger. You can also optimize this. Here x is, we are checking for the x. If x is not bigger, only the bigger one is either y or z. So you can simply check on y or z. Okay, here we are putting two conditions. Here we are putting single condition. Let's see which is bigger. Y is bigger, y is 30. So which is bigger? Let me make z is bigger. Z is bigger. Here we are using AND operator. Here we are using comparison operator. Comparison of less than, greater than. Here we have used comparison operator. A equal to equal. Okay, A equal to not be used. That means if x equal to 10, then only execute this statement. This is comparison operator. You can also use the less than or equal to 10. You can also use greater than or equal to 10. Simply less than 10. These are comparison operators. Double equal to, not equal to we have already used. Double equal to we just used. Less than greater than, we are using less than greater than here. Less than greater than. And less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Yeah, simply condition. Mathematical conditions, mathematical expressions. Hope the comparison operators are clear. Now, conditional operator. Conditional operator, let's say I'm having here let j equal to 10. I want to check whether the j is even number or odd number. How to check? If j percentile 2 equal to 0, I'm checking if j is completely divisible by 2, then the remainder is 0. So I'm comparing that with 0. Here I can print j is even number, which is j. Else I can print j is odd number. Here j is even number is printed. Let me make j is 11. J is odd number. Okay. This is simply if condition, and we are having a percentile operator and a comparison operator. The same thing can be done in another way. Let result equal to j percentile 2 equal to 0. If j is 0, then put condition even, odd. Condition true statement colon false statement. This is called ternary operator. Okay. What we are doing, this is a shorthand way of if condition. Here what we are checking whether it is even or odd. In the single statement also we can check whether it is even or odd. Here we are putting the condition. If it is true, take a true value, otherwise take false value. We also have this, right? We can write the same this also by using conditional operator. Biggest equal to, first thing is x greater than y and x greater than z. This is one condition. I put that in one braces parenthesis. If this is true, which one is bigger? X is bigger. Otherwise, there are two more options, either y or z. Put one more condition here, y greater than z. If this is true, y is bigger, else z. Like what? This is called nested conditional statement. This is a little complex actually, but all these things can be done in one statement only. Now print bigger and see biggest value. Biggest is 116. Biggest is 300. Clear? In single statement we did this. This is one conditional statement. If this is true, take this, consider this. Otherwise, consider this. In false block, in the false statement, what we did is we kept one more condition. To make it clear, put this in braces. This is one conditional statement. This is another conditional statement. Okay, the entire thing is one conditional statement. Inside that, we are having one more conditional statement. This is a conditional statement, which is ternary operator. There are three operators. So this is 1 and 2 and 3. Results. This is one operation, one operand. This is another. This is another ternary operator. Basically, which is used to write shorthand way of if condition. Okay. And what other operators we are having? Yeah, these are the different operators we are having. Will be seen in for loops and while loops. Okay. Orders of operators we see when we are using functions or methods, and not what it does. What it does is, let's say if 10 equal to 10, simply I'm putting something 10 double equal to 10. 10 double equal to 10. This is actually true. This is actually true. This is true. If you want to make that true as false, just put negation or not. What it does is, it actually checks the condition result and negotiates the negative. Basically, it makes negative. Negative in the sense, if it is true, it makes false. If it is false, it makes true. Opposite. Here, 10 equal 10 is not printed. Okay, here we are having a play button, right? If you put on 68 and run it till 68 only, it runs, it executes. Let me put, if I put till 60 till 60 only, it executes. Okay, that is this. If you want to execute everything, you can execute from here. Manually run or automatically run. Okay, this is all about the conditional, that is if condition, if else. There is switch. Switch is a separate case. We see that. Any doubts here?
No.
Perfect. Sridhar, any doubts?
Sir,